Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. Acer Predator, huh? i7 165Hz display and NVIDIA graphics. Now the customer left a letter here. Could you try and fix this for this Acer for me? I don't want the screen to be fixed. I will be using it with an external monitor. I just want it to boot, work, and make like normal Predator startup noise. Also, the customer is saying the screen is broken. It takes a charge and will attempt to power, but it will shut off after 5 seconds. No fan, no screen flickering. Yeah, so the laptop is kind of dead. Kind of. I mean, this fault is the worst one. Yeah, coming on, then goes off. 12 Gen i7 and NVIDIA RTX 3070. Kind of new one. Okay, let's plug a charger and see what it's doing. We have like a Acer charging port. Good. 20 volts, that's okay. Plug in the charger. And it's taking like 20 milliamps, 10 milliamps. But it's not charging. Huh? Why the laptop is not charging? Pressing the power button. It is coming on. It's taking 260 milliamps. Which is like nearly nothing. Wait, I see some backlight on the screen. 1 second. But how? With 260 milliamps. Pressing the power button, but it's not going off. I mean, this is backlight or what is it? The screen is cracked, yeah, indeed, the screen it is cracked. But if I'm holding down the power button, it's not going off. Yeah, just now the laptop goes off, but it's still taking 260 milliamps. Pressing the power button, it is coming on, but nothing. I mean, it's like stuck on 260 milliamps, you can see. So what is that? Yeah, it's off. Pressing the power button is coming on, but the current is not changing. And it's not charging also. So you know what? This can be a AC chip issue, especially when the laptop is not charging. I will say, let's open the laptop. Actually, yeah, our screws. We have like few screws. Initially, I thought, you know what? GPU, the chipset, CPU. But now I think we have some chances to repair this laptop. Because we can replace the AC chip, if that's the problem. Okay, so the back cover, it's off. Oh, that's a nice motherboard. Ah, the customer unplugged the battery. I can't believe. But still, the question is still there. What is taking 260 milliamps? We have a nice E&E chip here. Where is the chipset? Yeah, I did ask the customer, and the customer said no one attempt to repair this laptop. RAM memory with heatsink. That's nice. That's nice. We have a BIOS battery, but I'm assuming the customer reset the BIOS probably. Well, let's do it just to be sure. For me, 260 milliamps. In a case, actually, you know, the laptop is taking 260 milliamps when I'm pressing the power button. Looks like a dead BIOS, yeah? But just looks like, or the chipset. Okay, let's plug the charger again. Plug in the charger. You see, it's not that current. You see, actually, we have 0 now. You can see, the same like before. We have 0, so the current is going up when we are pressing the power button. You know what? Let's disconnect the charger and let's check the coils. Yeah? Just to understand with what we are dealing here. So it's not a dead current. I mean, you know, when something is like shorted or partial shorted, then it's taking like current. Anyway, this coil 25 ohms, this one 4 ohms. This doesn't look good. I mean, this coil is far, so it clearly is not from the GPU, from the VRAM. Okay, that's a weird one. This one is fine. 0 ohms. Check that. Check on the screen. 0 ohms. Now, this is... Wait, 1 second. 1 second. So this is the GPU. Actually, no. Which is the CPU and which is the GPU? I mean, I'm assuming this is the GPU. This you know, is large. So you think this can be the... No, can't be. No. I was thinking, you know, can be the VRAM. No. This is a small coil. I mean, even if it was like a VRAM, I should have like over 20 ohms. But this one is 0. You can see 0 ohms. You can't have 0 ohm coil. And this one is the charging coil. So you understand our issue? You see, no one actually took out the heatsink. We should take out the heatsink. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not the GPU and it's not the CPU. Huh? What do you think about that? Let's lower the voltage about 1 volt. Some current, kind of too much. Yeah. So we have ground and we have this coil. And it's taking nothing because I don't have ground. Yeah. I need a ground. USB ports, yeah, that's a perfect ground. And it's taking 1 amp because that's the limit and the voltage get dropped to 0.2. Let me grab the thermal camera. Let's see, maybe we can spot some. Maybe we have a dead power supply. That would be nice. A dead power supply. A shorted output capacitor, nearly impossible, but yeah, can be. We've seen before. So the thermal camera, it's on. Let's see. So coming with current here. And I can't see anything. Let me higher the current. Yeah. Yeah, like 2 amps. Nah, nothing is getting hot there. No, nothing. No. Wait, something is getting hot behind of the RAM memory? No. I can't see anything. And you'll think, sorry, that's great if you can't see anything. Actually, it's bad. Yeah, when you cannot see anything, it's because it's either the GPU or the CPU which is spreading the heat quickly and you cannot see the heat. Yeah, kind of bad. We have to take out the heatsink. So the heatsink, lol. Okay, we have liquid metal on the CPU. Check that. We have liquid. I mean, this sucks. I mean, check here, yeah? No liquid metal on the middle. And the liquid metal is not bonded here. You can see? Here is no liquid metal. I mean, this is such a poor application. So here, where it's important, is no liquid metal. The chipset is here. So poor, so poor. So we took out the. I'm so curious. You know what I mean? The main power is not shorted. So how this laptop died? Why this coil is shorted? How this happened? So here we have the GPU. Check here, yeah. Here we have the GPU. Here we have the VRAM power supplies. I mean, yeah. So clearly this coil is something else. Most likely the chipset. Before I checked. I'm pretty sure it's the chipset. The chipset is dead. No, it's not the chipset. It's the GPU. No, it's impossible. Wait 1 second. So it's not the chips. It's not the CPU, and it's not the GPU. Let me raise the current. Yeah, like 3 amps. What about that? 3 amps. The coil is getting hot because the short is after the coil, and that's normal. Chipset, check that, check there, the chipset on the corner. Taking the power out, you can see. Coming with the power here, and you can see is the chipset on one corner. That sucks. You can see the chipset. Power off. Yeah. That's bad. How the chipset died in the first place? This is untouched. No one opened this laptop before. I mean, on the first place, I will say, but I asked the customer. I will say, you know what? If the customer try to replace the screen, then it's at the chipset. I don't even take the job. But the customer said no one attempt to fix it. So how the chipset died? Because it's no thermal paste on it? Yeah, it can be, but it's cooling down using the motherboard, so the temperature cannot rise more than 100 degrees. This is so sad. So sad. And it's nothing what I can do. No, nothing. So the AC chip is good. It was not charging because of the battery was not plugged in. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, proper sad. Yeah, that's the chip. So let's raise the current just to see the fall better. Um, I mean, the chipset resistance is so low, and it's just on one side. You can see it. It's like in one side is getting hot, taking the power, and yeah, it's going off. The chipset is not meant to take that much power, like 3 amps doing nothing and getting hot on one side, having 0 ohms on a chipset. Huh? How many chipsets you seen there having 0 ohms? Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but this is an expensive one. This laptop. This must be expensive. 12 Gen CPU. Yeah, 12 Gen i7. Can we do anything? No. I do have some success in the past, for forcing the high current on a chip. But this is getting cooled. I mean, the chip is not even hot. It's just slightly warm on one side. Nothing what we can force on this chip. No, it's shorted. 0 ohms. What can have 0 ohms on this chip? I don't even have enough current to try to push some current into the chipset. Hopefully whatever is shorted, it will blow up inside. Assuming it's, you know, some like a shorted MOSFET, like a singular shorted MOSFET, but it's not the case here. The resistance is very low. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but it's nothing what I can do. Testing one more time, 0 ohms, you can see. I mean, 0.7 and yeah, 0.5, so the chipset has 0.2 ohms. Feels bad. You know, I wish I live in a world where I can, you know, buy a brand new CPU from Intel. I can replace it with the hot air, you know what I mean, with my hot air machine. Hey, why they put you know what? Everything is start going like crazy. I mean, before we had the chipset on the board, you know, the other models of Acer Nitro, the oldish one. Now the chipset is on the CPU. We can't even fix it. Before we still, you know, replace the chipset, but now, no. Uh, Actually, if I'm thinking, and the customer is using this laptop with the HDMI, probably the fault came from here, because obviously, most of the time, actually, the laptop is running on the Intel. Yeah, this is switching graphics, and only when you push it, and the Intel graphic is getting like 100%, it will switch to the NVIDIA. So it is possible. I don't know, something happened. I don't know. Many times you've seen when you have a monitor and you try to plug and it's doing like a spark there. Yeah, can be. We may never know. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. It is sad. I will say thank you for watching. I will upload a video just, you know, for you to know how to check this model. I didn't fix this model before. This is a new one. So definitely I will upload a video. See you on the next one. Bye.